Hello everyone, it is me, Mr. Gaming Guitarist, and today, and I'm a little sick, so if you hear anything weird, that explains why. I got Injustice from Gamefly the other day, and I have been playing it non-stop. It brings back a lot of good memories from when I played the, I guess you could call it a remake, or the reboot of Mortal Kombat, if I'm making video from a few years ago, from 2011. So Injustice Gods Among Us is the new game from the people that made that. It's made by NetherRealm, and I guess what the inspiration for this was, I believe it was like in 2008 or 2009. In 2008 or 2009, there was a Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe game, and it was okay at best. I mean, it was a Mortal Kombat game that was rated T, and that just explains how well that went right there. Just felt a bit weird, and I liked it a little bit, but not as much as if I would have enjoyed a full-on DC fighting game, and hey, now we've got it. So I guess the reason why they made this was NetherRealm said, well, we started fresh and made a good raw back to basics Mortal Kombat game. Now let's see if we can make a DC game that's really good, and now we have it. And the thing is, I really liked this game a lot. Now at first I sucked complete total ass at it, and that's because the last fighting game I really played was Mortal Kombat, from 2 years ago, so it took me a while to get into it, get into the rhythm of doing combos for each character, and like just getting back into the swing of things. But once I got it, I had a really, really fun time with it. I haven't beaten the story mode, and I believe I'm in chapter 10 or chapter 11, and from what I've played, it is really good. And the thing that I like about the story mode, it is an actual good story mode that you want to pay attention to, and you actually care about. and that's funny. Just listen to how mind-blowing this is. A fighting game with a story mode that's really, really good. And yeah, and the thing that I like about it is, it's not like you pick one character and they have their own generic little story. No, it's like a full-on narrative. And I'm not going to spoil anything, but you've never seen Superman this pissed off, I will say that. And the thing is, the thing I like about the story mode is, it lets you get some time to get used to each character. Well, I wouldn't say all characters, but a good chunk of them. And it lets you show which ones you like the best, which ones you're not so good at, which ones you'd like to spend a little bit more time getting good at, which ones you really liked from the start once you get the hang of them. And I guess the way a good testament to this is, you play as Batman in the beginning, and then you start to play as him again, and once you see how you were as Batman at the beginning, and then once you start playing as him again, at first I sucked complete anus as him, and now I'm well, I don't want to say it, but because I know if I start playing online against some super MLG pro tournament fighters, I'm going to get my ass handed. But I was pretty beast as Batman the second time around. I was able to play as him. But the characters that I like, that are my favorites so far, I'm really having a blast playing as, well, Batman, Green Lantern, Aquaman, and Deathstroke. I really like playing as them. And the thing is, it's a really solid fighting game. I really enjoy it, and they just added so much stuff in here. Like, they have the Star Labs missions. There's a lot of content to unlock, just like a good old school fighting game. And I really like how each character feels unique in their combos. And the thing with me is, I am not like a hardcore serious fighting game person. I play them, I sit down with them, I have fun with it, and I really have a good time with it. So the thing with me is, okay, so now you're wondering, okay, now we know how you feel about it, and I'm sorry if it doesn't sound too good, if it sounds like I'm just rambling, saying random things, but my brain isn't really in check. I've been blowing my nose a lot, been coughing a complete shitload. So, yeah. I've been taking lots of Mucinex. Anyway. So, if you liked the last Mortal Kombat game from 2011, you're going to like this game. If you love DC characters, you're going to like this game. If you like fighting games in general, you're going to have a good time with this. So the way I would say it is, if you really do love fighting games and you love the DC universe, go ahead and buy it. If you just not really into fighting games, but still you love your Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Aquaman, Joker, Lex Luthor, Harley Quinn, Deathstroke, Cyborg, Raven, all those people, go ahead and rent it. And if you hate the DC Universe, you're a hardcore Marvel fan, and you don't care, and you only care about Marvel, or you hate DC, you don't like fighting games, then why are you watching this video? And it's not for you. So that's how I feel about Injustice: Gods Among Us. And sorry if this didn't sound too professional, because I don't claim to be one. But that's all I've got to say, so I will see you guys later. Bye.